All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? It's beautiful knowing that at one time, although we did not have this truth, we have it now because this word is going out. And that shows the importance of doing the work, because each and every last one of us men who have come into this truth and who believe, we heard it through somewhere else. We heard it through somebody else. So let's just say all the people before us, they just gave up, threw in the towel, which means we wouldn't have been brought in through the word, which means the Lord would have just had to have done away with everybody. But he set aside an elect. Okay, the elect will receive this word and hold on to this word. But at one time, we didn't even have this word. We fell away from our customs, our culture, our nationality. Okay, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 14. And judgment is turned away backward. So yeah, I don't even got to read further yet. Even reading that right there, it shows you why this world has to go down. It shows you why Esau is the devil, because he's in the judgment seat in this world, but he doesn't perform judgment correctly. Matter of fact, let me hold that. It's at Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? So here it is. Esau, Edom is claiming, to be Bible believers, claiming to be God fearing. Here it is in this world that they have power in. They don't even perform the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Why? Because judgment is turned away backwards. Because the one who's in power is ass backwards. Okay. But yet they show that they're hypocrites through claiming to be us, claiming to be Bible believers, claiming to be God fearing. Okay. Let's jump back to Isaiah 59 and 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. That's why when a nigga gets gunned down, there ain't no real justice in the street. That's why to this day, our people are still in captivity, because justice stands afar off. Here it is. Esau hasn't given us justice, because here it is. They declare the Lord's statutes and commandments. They act like they under the covenant, but they hate instructions. That's why it says in Psalms 50 and 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. So instead of just throwing the book away, just be the devil. You want to play both sides. That's that that's that bullshit, because here it is in this world, you have all these options to just be the devil. People wouldn't even care at this point, yet you still want to act as if, and I'm speaking to you elites out there, you act as if you really into this, and y'all are all into wickedness, man, because you hate instruction. That's why what we're doing, this irritates you. That's why you're trying to block our pages. Okay. That's why you're getting frustrated, because at the end of the day, you hate instructions, but yet you act as if you believe in the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and then had the nerve to stamp the name Jew behind you. And judgment, let's go to Isaiah 59 and 15 actually. Yea, truth faileth. Now let's jump back to 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. So truth has fallen in the street. Now you're at a point in time where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has men in the street teaching this word. At one time, the truth wasn't even in the street. Okay. because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has risen up men to speak against all the wickedness in this society. Let's go to Psalms 94. Went too far. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up from me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? The workers of iniquity are the wicked. The wicked are the ones who hate instructions, but yet they're the ones in the power seat. They're the ones with the power of this world. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has risen up men who will stand up against evildoers here in these last days, hence bringing forth truth in the street, seeing that at one time truth has fallen in the street and equity was not entering. Okay, so we're in some very, very beautiful times, man. That Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has decided to raise us up to stand up for him against the workers of iniquity. Okay, but the thing is, the Lord don't need us. The Lord himself is going to rise up against the workers of iniquity. The proof, let's go to Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 2. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So the house of evildoers being Esau, Edom, and the work of them. Let me turn off my alarm. Give me a second. All right, where did I leave off at? So let me just read it again and get back on track here. This is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 2. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So everything that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has deemed to come to pass will come to pass, okay? But will arise against the house of the evildoers, being Esau, Edom, and against the help of them that work iniquity. So the help of Esau, Edom, the wicked of our people, all these different nations, okay, little peon Edomites, you know, all those who help the elites of Edom who have power in this world, you're going to be judged, man. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has also risen up men to go against you by using the word. The word has to go out first, and eventually the Lord is going to rise up against you himself after he rises up his men. Because remember, Isaiah 59 and 14, and judgment is turned away backward because of Esau, Edom, and justice standeth afar off because of Esau, Edom. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. So the Lord has risen up men to speak up, to bring out this word, to go against the house of evildoers, okay, and the work of them who help, okay? So let's go forward. Let's go to the book of Romans. Romans chapter 10 and verse 18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. So at one time, truth has fallen in the streets, but the Lord has risen up men to go against the house of evildoers who spread that wickedness. Why? Because the house of evildoers, they have blinded the minds of the majority of people. Let's get that in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, because they can't receive the light, in whom the God of this world, being the house of evildoers, Esau, Edom, okay, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. So our people are under the mentality of Esau, Edom. And that's why the majority of our people do not believe their own culture. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. So the God of this world, Esau Edom, has done a damn good job blinding the majority of people in this world, which has caused at one time truth to fall in the streets completely. But the Lord has risen up men in these streets to stand up against the house of evildoers, because through this word is how the end is going to come. Okay, Romans 10:18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. And how is that being done? The fact that you're tuning into this video is example. The internet, man. This word is going out unto the ends of the world through the internet. And by that, the end will be the end will be made manifest. Okay, through this word going out, because at one time truth has fell in the streets. There was no truth. You wasn't driving around and seeing the prophets outside. The prophets were asleep at one time. Okay, Matthews 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So once this word gets out to everybody, then Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to bring the end. And if this word is not in them, that's because there is no light in them. Nevertheless, this word is going out regardless. Okay? That's why brothers are out on the highways and byways prophesying, telling you of things to come before they happen. Revelations 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship God, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. So Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay. And the word is bringing the end. That's prophecy. These things are happening due to the spirit of Yahushai, the spirit of prophecy, man. Things are coming to pass right before people's eyes, whether they believe it or not. This truth is bringing the end. Again, Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Which leads me to 2nd Esdras now. Chapter 6 and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, because truth fell in the streets. There was no truth in the streets at one time, but now it is. The prophets are out here, man. And the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And the truth is being declared throughout the whole world. And through that, the end will come. Okay? So it's beautiful. That's why it's highly important that you Israelites out there, you listen to what we saying, because that know-it-all spirit is not going to get you salvation. Okay? You have to be retaught. Let's close it with this, man. This word is bringing the end. And for a lot of you people who may be believers but are new, you may kind of, be questioning things that are happening in the earth and trying to figure out why things are happening the way that they are happening in the earth. But you have to understand that all these things are happening because the word is going out, because the Lord is making his words come to pass, because he is not a man that he should lie. This is Hebrews chapter 4:11. Of whom we have many things to say and hard to be uttered, seeing ye are dull of hearing. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not strong meat. So that's how you know Christianity, so-called Christianity, modern day Christianity, is not the way to go, because that's been pushed throughout the whole world already. Okay? Being a Muslim has been pushed throughout the whole world already. You have to be retaught completely. You have to let go of being a Catholic. You have to let go of being an atheist. You have to let go of all the nonsense that this world has taught you and you have to be retaught. You have to start from scratch. And not only that, you have to love the basics, man. Men come into this and they instantly want to jump to the meat of the scriptures because they quickly want to become this master teacher. Okay. Me personally, I love the milk of the scriptures, man. That's how I like to teach. And truly, I'm not the quickest learner all the time, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has quickened me in the spirit in this word. Nevertheless, the milk scriptures is what I find that builds me up the most, more than the strong meat, which the strong meat, we got to know all these things because, if we are teachers, prophets, we're the apostles, we are to know these things. But, many men come into this truth with the wrong mentality, trying to get the deep breakdowns and skipping over the milk. You have to be retaught. When you get retaught this word, which is what this world will call the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, which we're not black. We come in many different shades. Even some of us look like so-called white people, but they ignore that. Okay. But being retaught this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Hebrew Israelites are teaching, primarily starting with Great Millstone and the men who branch off from Great Millstone teaching the same like doctrine, which is the doctrine of Yahushua. It's not the doctrine of man. It's not the doctrine of Great Millstone. It's the doctrine of Yahweh and Yahushua. Okay, so you have to be retaught. The reason why truth has fell in the street is because the truth wasn't here. So all the lies and stuff that we've accumulated, it's principle that you become new in the faith by being retaught. You have to be like a child. This word is bringing the end, man. Period, point blank. And that's where we at. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Bahashim wa Rakak Wadash. Shalom.